So I know I've talked about this ad nauseum, but I can't keep talking. I can't keep myself from talking about it. I mean, it's hard to believe because I was just curious, like what day and everything. This the music video came out, and it was 38 years ago, a month ago. That's right, 38 years ago, a month ago, on April 25th, 1986. That basically tells me right now that I don't know if they'll do it, but it sounds like it's going to be a big deal. April 25th, 2026, because that's going to mark 40 years since Sledgehammer came out. And Sledgehammer, the reason people talk about it still to this day is because it basically, along with the likes of Thriller and others, kind of set the standard for what a music video could be like. But the reason it's looked at as the most innovative is because of the fact that with something like Thriller and stuff, that was more like practical effects and everything, very short film wise. This was a music video that basically interpreted everything these lyrics for Peter Gabriel to sing from, basically implemented a lot of those words into visual representation. It did. And I remember as a kid in 1986 seeing that and being mesmerized. And I know a lot of people that were kids at that time, at my age, if not a little older, were mesmerized by that too, because they're like, "Wow, this is really good. It's funny, very cartoony." Even though we had no idea at the time what it really was implying, but still were like, "Wow, this is really good. This is really good." I mean, you even have people today that today and in the past few years, even during the pandemic, that were, excuse me, that were doing reaction videos, and even they couldn't believe when they probably found out the year this came out, how good it was for that time frame. I mean, you have stop motion, you have claymation, and a lot of what you see because of those practical effects relate to, one of the lyrics in the song of "I'll be anything you need." And you literally see him becoming anything. And this goes back to what I've said before. As the closer we get to this anniversary, and it's a big one, whether you want to admit it or not, the more I firmly believe that they should at least try to get somebody, a female singer, up and coming or established, to get her and her team together to try to do a remake. A remake, scene for scene, of the music video, even if it's to their own song. I mean, we saw one band do that with their "Keep Your Eyes on the Road" song or something. It was their own song, but the video paid homage to Sledgehammer. So I think up and coming female artist and singer, could actually do this, and if they're in the group, they could do it as well. I mean, I even asked Gemini and even Chat and even Bing, the AI systems. I asked them that if Tiny Toon University was to do a TTA MTV like episode like the original used to, basically to them, who from a female perspective, character wise, if not character period, could do the video, and they came up with two names. They came up with Babs as the obvious choice because of who she is, and if not Babs, Fifi. So they came up with some logical good choices from a character perspective, female-wise and overall-wise, of characters that could do the song and do it justice, even in a TTA, or TTV, Tiny Toons Music Video MTV parody episode like they did in the original show. If they were to do that for Luniversity. But yeah, I still believe a female artist could do it, up and coming or established. And if they're up and coming, guess what? This could put them on the map. It really could. And there are artists that have done that already, like In Your Arms, Corinne Grins or something like that. I think that's her name. She did something similar. It can be done. It can be done. And I think basically they need to take that into consideration. They need to really think about that and be like, hey, this could be something that people could get behind and enjoy. They can get behind it and enjoy it, for what it is. For what it is. But yeah, it's hard to believe that in 2 years, it's going to be 40 years. It's hard to believe it's been 38 years. And I still stand by. What I feel and believe. That a female artist up and coming or established could do it. But let me know what your thoughts are. Who do you think could do it from a female perspective? And do you think maybe we might get a remake, for the song in video, if not for the video, with a different song by a female artist as singer as we approach the 40th anniversary? And let me know what your first thoughts were when you saw the music video back then. But until next time, guys, talk to you later.